If you continue to live a life without meaningful hobbies, you would experience stress and burnout will continue or get worse. Your brain engagement will stop because engaging in hobbies tend to lower depression, but also it leads to higher life satisfaction in older adults. As we age, if we don't engage in meaningful hobbies, we will miss out on joy, on creativity and personal growth. And that's usually not measured by anything you've accomplished or achieved at work alone. Now, for women over the age of 40, women in midlife, this transitional phase can feel like a crossroad. You're feeling lost, you don't know what to do with yourself. You either keep repeating the routines that you're doing every single day, or you reinvent parts of your life that gives purpose beyond work. This is an opportunity for you to do that. As working women over 40, we tend to pour ourselves into careers, into life, into caregiving, and schedules that tend to leave little or no room for ourselves. You're feeling tired all the time, and no matter how much you take in magnesium, you're still tired. You wake up tired, you go to bed tired. That means that work becomes our identity and not our joy. Free time tends to feel like another deadline, or that it's you can't even afford to play with your children or even play by yourself. But also stress then stays high and your self-esteem starts to dip. Over time, you find women in midlife, they're struggling with who they are as an identity to even describe themselves for you as a human. So research has shown that engaging in hobbies makes you happier, you're friendlier, but also there is no room for depression because your brain is engaged in activity. Besides, you tend to have greater life satisfaction because you have tapped outside of that work, outside of that work structure. Now, what actually works? Starting a hobby brings you joy. Research has shown it. There's so much information out there to prove it, and you share it. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to go and find something outside of that work that is meaningful to you. Pursue things that you enjoy. Spend time to find yourself, what you love, what your values are, and find hobbies that align to those values. But also, it could be something that links to an ambition you aspire for it to be, something that you really want to embody. You need something you love enough to explore. You need something you love enough to experience. I can't talk. And that's where YouTube can help. I don't get paid by YouTube. I'm not affiliated to YouTube. I'm not an ambassador of YouTube, but I believe that it helps you share your journey to connect with people, but also to build confidence as a human being. You don't get to be a public speaker by just speaking in front of the mirror. When you capture yourself, watch yourself back, then you know how to project your voice and your presence. Your community will find you, and around you. Bear with me. Your community will find you along with your interest, and while you're growing with it. There's a real inspiration I want you to go and model. There's a lady on YouTube that runs a channel called the Simple Chic Life. It's a lifestyle channel where the creator, Lethia, I think that's how her name is pronounced, she shares simplified living, minimalism, fragrance tips, decluttering, beauty, and home lifestyle content, but she shows it without showing her face. It's just her voice and a house. She will change the montage from time to time to keep you engaged. But man, this girl can speak for a very long time. Our videos are lengthy, but you will get value out of it. If that speaks to you, that could be a style that you can do as well. Our videos basically shows her how she stores her fragrances or even how she declutters her space. It shows that you don't need a huge production. You just need genuine passion that is compelling for people to watch, but also everyday interests like organizing. People organize their wardrobes every single day. If you're somebody who wears makeup, share beauty tips. If you're somebody who makes food, maybe a type of food that is different from everybody else, why not share it? It's just something that naturally attracts other people looking for calm, looking for a warm space, looking for relatable content. That is something that is a need. But also there is a consistent theme that helps viewers connect with you and keep coming back. So not once, not twice, but they keep coming back. It's a powerful model that you can model if you feel stuck. because it shows you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just show up as you are. 'Cause you don't have to do something completely new. Just share your real life in a creative way and how to start a hobby to YouTube journey. Basically, just choose something that you actually enjoy, because if you enjoy it, you will carry people along, you will attract people. Not what you think you should do, but what you actually find yourself talking about, reading about, thinking about, doing all the time, or what people ask from you, but also what you do in your own spare time outside of work. What do you do? Maybe now is the time that you want to start thinking about it. As a woman in your mid life, you need a life outside of work. Now go and plan simple video themes. Maybe it's your hobby journey. You can capture a whole week, string it together, and put it out there. And I keep saying it, you don't need to show your face. If you showed your face, it would be very helpful. And why not? We're living in that age where you cannot do without social media. Now, yes, you might continue to be able to get jobs, but as you're hedging towards 50, the jobs are dwindling down. It sounds terrible, but that's the way it is. I work in HR. The future of work is changing drastically. And even with AI, you will find that a lot of entry level jobs are fast disappearing. That's pushing the barrier very, very high. Now, go and also share what you learned this month. You're not supposed to stop learning because you're in your 40s. You're meant to continue to learn. So go and create a YouTube channel where you're sharing what you are learning by the week. You can also share tips for beginners, whatever it is. If it's your career that you love so much, share tips on how people can get into it. Even as AI is now taking some things over, and the ladder is getting pushed up and up and up. How can new graduates get into your field? What mistakes should they avoid? You can use this YouTube channel I told you about, the Simple Chic Life, as an inspiration for video formats or for format ideas. You can she declutters, there are routines, there are tips, there are seasonal themes, there are personal reflections of ourselves. That's something a lot of us don't do so well. We are not expressive, and we should be doing that. If you're somebody who has not had a lot of reflective moments to think about your life, your actions, and how it impacts others, but also how would you know how to change? Now capture it every single week, just one video a week, and build momentum from that. YouTube favors consistency. If there's anything else, that's why you see that some videos that look lazy tend to blow up, is because it is consistent. If you can do it every single day, do it every single day. If you can do it every week, if it's once a month and you only push out 12 videos a year, do it like that, but make it worth the viewer's time. That's all it is. Make it relatable as well. Share your thoughts, share your struggles, your wins. It's why a lot of people have pulled away from the overly produced content. It's because they're looking for human beings like themselves. Don't aim for something that is so polished and is so perfect. Real stories tend to connect. The more you connect with people, the better it is for your brain, especially in midlife. Hobbies are not a luxury, not at all. And they're a proven way for you to improve your mental health. So if you're struggling with mental health, this may be something that you need to do for your cognitive function, the way in which your brain operates, but also life satisfaction and curiosity throughout that midlife and beyond. You could also be saving people. You could be saving lives. You could be sharing information that matters to people. And if you channel that into creating, even just sharing your hobby on YouTube, you can amplify the benefits. You can, compound the benefits by connecting with other people. You're building confidence and you're creating something that matters to you and to your complete community. Until I come your way again, I hope my words resonate. I hope they push you to take action today. If you haven't already and you're thinking about it, woman over 40, do not sleep. I will see you in my next video. Bye.